everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So this is more like it. This is what I want life to be like as far as my eBay orders. I have 10 orders going out for $419.46. Let's see, I'm looking here. Most of them are close to the goal that I have. Some of them aren't, but let's talk about it. So for those of you who are new to my channel, my goal is always to sell items that are $25 and over. That's what I want my average to be. That's a lot harder than it seems as far as shopping time. And so I'm getting there. I am really working hard on that strategy. So this is something my son found. It is a Nintendo 3DS. And it took a while to sell. Let me see when I listed this. It has the charger with it, and it's tested. I show all 25 photos on my listing of it working. So this took from October 18th. Oh, start time. Oh, okay, so maybe my son relisted it yesterday. That must be. So I don't know when we originally had this going. He did some ending and selling similar and some editing yesterday when I was with him. And so that's why it says that. I think we had this about 2 months before he did this, so it took a while for this to sell. Sorry guys, I'm going to have to scratch out. I'm not very organized. I have to be to work in the morning, and I had a lot of fun yesterday with my family. We went to a different restaurant, and I shopped and did some sourcing. So I wish I had time to do my haul video for you, but I will do that on Saturday. So I'm pretty unorganized right now. But anyway, I'm unorganized. I don't even have tape. Oh, goodness. All right. Forgive me, guys. This is a mess of a video, but I wanted to share my sales. So anyway, this Nintendo 3DS that we had several months, we started at, I think, around 200, and then we finally decided to come down a little bit. So this sold for $146, and then plus shipping, so $160.50. So I am happy with that sale. My son and I will split the profit on that. So even my half of that is very good. All right. So yeah, I'm really happy with what I got when I sourced yesterday. I was hoping to make that video today. I just couldn't do it. All right. Sorry about the delay, guys. Okay. 1 pound, 13 ounces. I only picked out about 20 items yesterday because I was so picky. So I'm really, really happy with what I found. Okay, 1 pound, 13 ounces. This is going to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. It's only going to cost, as far as postage itself, $7.20 since it's going so close. And I need to make sure I change this to Friday also. But I am going to add signature confirmation on this and some added insurance. So I'm going to click require signature at delivery and add additional liability. And if you do that, then sometimes you have to come up and put the date back down to the correct date if you add or change anything. So anyway, that's what I choose to do. It depends on what it is. If it's just a shirt and it's over $100 and it's kind of a popular brand, then I don't put signature confirmation on it. But electronics are just notorious for having problems. This person leaves every single person they buy from a good feedback, so I'm not really that concerned. But for their sake, if this is a Christmas present and it got porch pirated or something, I would feel bad. So I just put this on to protect myself. So I have Friday clicked, and I have my ship cover insurance in there for $3 extra. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase this label. So I got a lot done today. My VA had about 21 items done the day before. I launched about 10 of them yesterday. Then I launched about 5 today, and I scheduled out 5 for tomorrow. And then Saturday I won't have anything done. I'll have to get photos taken and do some listing myself. Here we go. I shouldn't put the box of stuff right here because it's keeping me from reaching what I need. So I'm going to move that. I'm going to put this down here. That's kind of the problem, is my arms aren't long enough to reach over. All right, so this sold very fast. This is, let me see here. Is this the right one? Oh, no, I picked the wrong one. Okay, so the one that sold was the one I showed yesterday. It's the Outlander Torrid corset. This is the Cacique corset. So I will pick the right one. The Outlander Torrid corset sold for $22.99 plus shipping, so $31.99. Let's see where it's going. I will go get the correct box on that one. Let's see. It is going to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I charged $9, and it's going to cost $6.22. So I'll come back to that one. I had 2 corsets that I listed yesterday, and so that's the deal with that. All right, this, I am so glad it's gone. I bought this. I loved it for myself. I wish that it did not have a big hole in it. This is a beautiful sweater. If you ever see one like it, I believe it is a bolo. You know, it's belted. It's really, really in style. But somehow or another, it has this big hole. And I really, honestly, I wore it with the hole because it's just such a beautiful sweater, and I just wore a shirt under it. And I really loved it, but I'm just really, really short, and it just did not look that good on me just because of my height. I looked kind of dumpy in it, really, even though it's a gorgeous sweater. I have a Grandpa sweater. I have Lebowski in the title also. So I decided to go ahead and sell it. I guess the damage was just too much, even for a sweater that would normally be very popular. If it did not have that substantial of a tear in the knit, I believe you could get way over $100 for this sweater. It's a women's medium, so the size isn't the best, but I still feel like it's just such a popular pattern. I had tons of watchers on it, but I just think the tear in the knit deterred everybody. So truly, I've had this for almost over a year. I just took $10 plus shipping, $22.61. Someone is going to have to repair this, and that's not going to be easy. So I'm just glad that this is going to a good home. Someone who knows how to knit or crochet can probably put a little bit of matching something in there and you wouldn't even know. But I don't know how to do that. And if I had had somebody do it, I would have had to disclose it anyway. So I don't know what the purpose of me doing that just to sell it. So this is going to Santa Clara, Utah. Let's see how heavy this is. 1 pound, 11 ounces. Make sure I'm on the right one. Okay, so like I said, Utah. This needs to ship out tomorrow on Friday. It's going to cost $7.35 by Ground Advantage, and I charged $11.95. If it would have gone to Florida or something, it would have cost a lot more in shipping. That's for sure. So I'm excited about tomorrow. This week I worked 2 days, had 2 days off in the middle. Then I work 1 day, and that's my 3/12s for the week at work. And then I have 2 more days off. So I have Saturday and Sunday off this weekend, which is great. I've had almost every weekend off this month just because I'm doing paperwork type things. And so that's good. I haven't had to miss church or a lot of things this month. That's been good. Last month I missed church almost every Sunday, I think. All right. This sweater also sold overnight, just like the corset did. I listed these on the same day. It was less than a day, 24 hours later. This is a brand that I always recommend you pick up. I talked about this on my haul video. It's Gudrun Schoden. Now this is a women's small, and that's the only reason that I priced this sweater at $30. If this had been a medium large, extra large, I would have put probably $59.99 or something like that. But, you know, and I probably still underpriced it because the small sold very fast. So I did get $30 for this plus shipping, $40.60 in less than 24 hours. All right, this is going to Franklin, Tennessee. Put a little bit of eBay tape there. Let's see. This weighs 12 ounces, so I'm going to put that in. And I'm going to change this to Friday. Since I'm doing this on Thursday night, this is going to change till Friday. I charged $6.99 and it's going to cost $5.04. It's nice to have 10 orders in a day again. Man, it was such a long time there where I wasn't listing enough, and so I haven't had 10 orders in a day for probably since I went to Canada on vacation, so probably a month and a half, seriously. I've had some high profit days because I have some good things, but I didn't have the right number of orders for a long time. So I'm hoping to keep up now. We'll see. All right. This is this Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. I found this at the bins. I pulled it out and I didn't know if it was anything. I didn't see the tag at first, so I just quickly hid it in my stuff because I'm like, oop, that's the Polo Bear. So it turned out to be brand new with tags. It's not all that rare. It is desirable in a 2XL. People really like this print. And I found it by just putting in, you know, swim trunks or floral shorts. Somehow I pulled up this exact one. You also could have Google Lensed it too. But I just knew that it was going to sell, you know, based on bins pricing. I knew I had a profit going, so I just threw it in my group of clothing and looked it up later. So I finally took $25 plus shipping, so $34.60. And I listed this on September 12th. So it did take about 30 days for it to sell. Not bad. My husband may come down. I hear the baked potatoes going off, the timer. I didn't coordinate this well at all. All right, 8 ounces. This is going to Monroe, Louisiana. I'm going to put Friday on the shipping date. I charged $6.99 and it's going to cost $4.24. Let me just yell up to my husband real quick. Hey, if you just want to turn the timer off. Yeah, thanks. Sorry, I'll be up in a minute. All right, guys, I have a few too many things that I didn't coordinate today. I had a really good day off, though. I actually stayed in bed till 7. Is that good or what? On the days I work, I get up about 3 or 3:30, just depending on if I have to ship in the morning or not. Since I'm doing my shipping tonight, I might stay in bed till 4. I need to be to work right at 6, and it's just about a mile up the street. So, but today I stayed in bed like 3 extra hours, so that was fun. You know, that's what your day off's for, right? This is a Mark Crest Atomic set. It's a Hostess set, and I've showed this on my haul videos for months, and even some of my sales videos, but I went ahead and got these ready to ship a few months ago when I put them in the bags. This is an atomic pattern, and I was surprised that these were not the first ones to sell. I had the spoons, the forks, the knives, the Hostess place settings. I have the actual teaspoons, and the forks, knives, and spoons sold first, whereas I thought these were more rare. So I finally took $16.50 for this package of 4 Hostess items, like the spatula and different things, and then plus shipping, so $29.16. I had paid $3 a package for these at an estate sale in Colorado, And I made my money back within like a few hours of listing them because I had 30 pieces or 30 boxes of this set. And I just had group orders. It was fun. I just instantly made my money back plus a profit. But these are the stragglers. These just aren't as popular for some reason. Or the price, you know, I was charging like $24 on a lot of these because that's what the going rate was. And these just weren't worth $24 to people. This has like the kind of knife or the wedding spatula shaped thing. And these just weren't as popular. All right, so this is going to Dublin, Georgia. I charged $10.50 and it's only going to cost me $5.17. So I love estate sales for that reason. Oh man, if you could just get a group of things like that all the time. I love garage sales and estate sales for that. And I was not the first person at that estate sale. I walked in, it was under the table, and it was all in one box, and it was just tons of brand new atomic pattern silverware, and I just couldn't believe it. But I thought, well, you know, it's been here a while, so I did look up the pattern, and right away I knew. And they had $5 a set on it. And I told them, if I buy it all, will you take $3 a set? And they did. And so that was great. I was actually not there to shop. I was there to see my dad and spend time with him. And he came home from going to the post office or something and said, hey, there's an estate sale down the street. And I said, you're kidding. And so I really didn't expect much, to be honest. He lives in a very, very small town. But boy, that was fun. This is something that I would not buy again. I pulled a ton of vintage stuff out of the bins all at once. And it was just really, really cute vintage baby clothes, some dresses that sold for a decent amount. But this just didn't sell that well. This is Popsicle brand. It's a boy or a girl little jumper. If I remember right, I got this around like Easter time, and I, thought it would sell better than it did. So let me see how long I've had this, at least this time. This time that I relisted it on August 19th of 23, and this is October 19th. However, I know I've had it since before then. I don't know if I've quite had this a year, but I held it way too long, and it was just technically a mistake. I mean, when I looked it up, it looked like I should be able to get around 20 for it, and I don't know, it just never sold. I don't know why. Alright, this is 5 ounces, so I'm going to put 6 in it. I mean, considering what I paid out of the bins, this was probably less than $1 for sure. It's only 6 ounces, so it didn't cost me that much. And so I still made a profit. The total order was $15.58, and I'm going to spend $4.31 on postage. So I still made a profit, just not that good. This is going all the way to New York. Saturday, I have to make a choice. It's a big dilemma. The weather's good, which for Wyoming in October is not always the case. So I could either get up at 4 in the morning like I normally do, drive to Denver, go to the bins, do some selling, and come back. Or I could just go to Cheyenne or Laramie, which are much closer, and I still have a $400 credit to spend at one of the consignment stores. Or I could stay home and do what I probably should do, which is get the jewelry and some of that stuff that's up there, that Mustang. Let me see if you can see that back there. You can see, I'm pointing the wrong way, this way, sorry, with the camera. You can see that Mustang thing up there. All of that is from a consignment customer, and it's worth a decent amount of money. I just sent her a check for some jewelry that I sold, and she just sold some more, I want to say this morning. But I really have a ton of pieces from her that I still need to get done. And so that's really what I should do Saturday and not go anywhere. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. We'll see. All right, this, if you saw my editing video a couple days ago, this is a success story. I finally got rid of this. I had put $25 on this Adidas equipment sweatshirt. I had it at $58 up until a couple days ago. It wasn't selling. I'd had it for over a year. So I lowered it down to $29.99. You know, someone offered me $15 and I thought, for something I've had over a year, you bet I will take that. So I took $15 plus shipping, so $24.99. I believe I just pulled this out of the bin, so it would have cost me about $2. But it has been a long time, so I can't remember. I don't think this is anything that I would have paid full price for. Let's see where my eBay tape gun is. Right there. Alright, so let's see where this is going. This is going to Miami, Florida, which, nice heavy sweatshirt. Who knows why? I guess it might get cold at night, right? I charged $9.99 and it's going padded flat rate for $8.30. Here we go. It's taken a minute to pop up. Okay. All right, guys, I have one more that I have pulled to show you. I show 3 orders. What just got paid? Oh, okay, there's a pair of shorts that just got sold. I'll tell you about them in a minute. So these Vuori pants, they are a green. They're kind of a dark olive green, and about a week ago I had a person ask me about the color of these, but I was either at work or I was out of town, and so I just messaged them back and said, you know, I can't really remember. I just have to go by my photos. I just put green. I didn't put dark olive green or what color. So I just basically told him I just can't answer. I'll answer you as soon as I can, and it was just one of those weeks. It might have even been when I was working the night shift, but anyway, they never ended up purchasing it, but this person did. $25 plus shipping, so $34.47 altogether. This is going to Johnsburg, Illinois. I cannot remember where I got these. I've only had these about a month and a half, something like that. I have not had these very long. And for some reason, UPS ground is chosen, which I'm not willing to do. Ah, I see. Okay, so he has just an email address in there. So I cannot send that. That's why, I do not know. I'm going to have to message him and tell him that I cannot ship this based on his name, an email address, and then his city. So I'm going to have to put these back, and I won't be able to show you. That's interesting. I haven't seen that for a while. So the other thing that I sold is a pair of Tommy Bahama board shorts. They're a men's 34. They're swim trunks, blue Hawaiian, and they're unlined with pockets. I sold those here in October for $17 plus shipping, so $24.96. And these are going to Clark, Colorado. So I'm going to get all that shipped, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry if I seem a little rushed. I've got to get in bed for work tomorrow, but I really wanted to show you some of my sales. They're finally picking up. Nothing to do with eBay, just having to do with my own schedule, and so it's finally starting to go better. All right, guys, take care and have a good day. Bye-bye.